What's up, everyone? We've already got a little bit of issues here. I hooked up my second monitor so I can see my OBS, and it is not liking, like, it knows it's my second monitor, but it keeps wanting to put everything on it. And when I tried to tab out to see why my overlays weren't working, it like shrunk down the screen. But this is just practice. Hopefully when we boot into the main lobby, it will be fine. This is live, so why are you not showing up? Like that, huh? Well, never mind. I'm in. There we go. Okay. Holy crap. My stuff is massive. Why is it so... I really hope it just all magically works better when I go into, oh, where'd it go? What in the world? Nope. Why did it, like, shrink? Oh my gosh. This is why. This is why we're testing tonight, so this doesn't all happen Saturday. Make sure I unmute the desktop audio so you can hear it. Where'd it go? It's like in between my monitors because I was trying to resize it. And I can't grab it now. We're just going to have to exit out of it and go back in. Oh, how's everyone doing out there? Drop a, let me know in the chat if you're watching this test stream. Stream-wise, everything looks to be going good. We're only using 2.3%. Rock solid on our frames per second. And it seemed like when the iRacing was up, everything was working fine. Like, it wasn't bogging down. It seems to be really confused, though. I gotta figure out, like, why it seems to think this secondary monitor is my primary monitor. Even though it's identifying this one as one. Everything, like all my desktop icons and everything is on my second one for some reason. What in the world? Why is it down there? What? I can't even get to the... I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can't... I can't move it. Is there like a... Is there there's a button command to move to the next menu button? And get to where the border is and make it borderless? Because I can't get down there. I don't know what to do. I only got 10 minutes to figure it out. Okay. Let's try. rerunning the graphics config. See if that magically does something. For some reason, it's over on my other window. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to just unplug this other monitor and see if it just blips everything back into where it's supposed to be. And we'll just have to run with OBS in the background. I've already got it pulled up, so I was going to like switch between scenes and stuff, but if we got to just leave it on the main scene, we will. Thank you all for joining me, though, on this test journey. It's also going to be a test because this will be the first race we've run in the Indy car at Indianapolis, so we didn't want the 500 to be the first time we ever run this track. Cross your fingers. Just magically come up and work, please. So you just start trying to drag that window size. That's when it really went. Hey, that worked. All right, are we in? No, we're back in full screen. We don't want that. We still don't have overlays though now. I think that's because I just put it into borderless. I think when it comes back for the race, I think it will be there. If not, we're not going to worry about it for now. I got something. If the overlays come up, great. If not, we will make do. Okay, all my stuff I think is still set good from before. I don't think my paint scheme is loaded in yet. That's okay.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
My UI is massive. I need to... Look at that. Rock solid 200 frames per second. With the stream going. Rock on, man. That's awesome. There comes my livery. It's trying to load in. Oh, my halo went back. I gotta fix the... That didn't save. It's really loud in my headphones. Turn it down a little bit. Where is everybody? Alright, can't really hear my spotter. I think I need to turn down the in-car.
Alright, Ryan, we need to watch these track limits.
It's just too loud. Okay, a few things. Let's go graphic and let's go 150. Also,
The track
this.
temperature's falling. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
We want halo hidden. The rest of this, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. car. Let's turn that down a little bit. Try that. Hopefully it sounds good to you guys out there. I do have control now. If you remember my past videos, it was all just getting grabbed from the capture card, so I didn't have individual control. I do now have control over what the game is giving me and what my voice is, so I can control that mix a little bit better. So let me know if it doesn't seem right. Was that everything I needed to fix? Am I scooting up all the way? Yeah. I needed to fix the halo. I wanted to fix... Make the audio a little better. Alright, now I can turn it up a little bit in my ear, which means my spotter will be a little bit louder. So I got my spotter and crew chief like max already. Oh, I wanted to turn on the pit limiter.
All clear. Push now.
Yeah, it's better. It's still so loud in here. Look, we got crowds on for the first time in
Front
a
right,
long time.
35 Fahrenheit. Front left, 139 Fahrenheit.
Do I just need to bring down the main volume? Just everything? Engines? Is it engines? See, I had all this dialed in on my old PC, but this is the new PC, so now I don't know if it's possible. I was hoping maybe it would just automatically remember my settings on the other, like tied to my account, but it doesn't look like it is. Hopefully that's better. We got about 2 minutes before we load into the session. It's 50 laps. We're probably gonna have to pit, but if we play the fuel right, that pit stop can hopefully be shorter. I don't think you could do 50 laps on one. Even on like map 5, I don't think you can do 50 laps. But I think after like we pit the first time, we'll run map 5. I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know. I guess that's why we're doing this. Well, what we learned in this race, we can apply. It's 200 laps on Saturday. So this is like 1/8 of that. Split the race up into little 50 lap chunks, stages, kind of. Figure out how to get to 50 laps. I don't think you can do 50 laps even if you're on map 5. The other thing too is just getting used to the aero wash. These cars, when they're like behind another car, get affected greatly from aero, way more than NASCARs do. For everyone that complains about aero wash in the NASCAR. All right, 1 minute. We load in. And hopefully everything we messed with stays the same when we load in. Should be custom controls for this car. Hopefully that all stays. I wanted to have the second monitor hooked up too, just so I can see the chat in case any of you guys post anything. If I have to run it in the background of my other monitor, I won't be able to see any of your guys' beautiful messages, your messages of encouragement. I actually got to walk down this, which was pretty cool. When I was at the Brickyard 400, I bought the track walk passes about, I don't know, an hour before we were able to. We loaded in like right at the speedway sign there at the end of the grandstands, and you can walk all clear down to the finish line. It's pretty cool. All the cars are on pit road, so.
Checker flags out. 15th place.
Dude, that loaded fast. Way faster than it used to. Okay. I'm used to loading in and having like no time. Still nothing on my overlays.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
They should be there. Because I'm in window. Yeah. Maybe it has to do with, even though it loads, maybe it doesn't register as like a new session. I don't know. Because I'm still in the race session even though I'm in the practice lobby. Try next time. Maybe they'll work next time. We're not going to worry about it for this one. I'm not going to. I'm afraid to try to like tab it and trick it because I think I'm going to go back into that windowed version, which sucked. So this is mainly just
It's now 1:05.
a little bit of a practice session anyway. Oh, let's go ahead and turn on the pit limiter. Oh, auto pits. Yeah, it's on right there. I wonder why in the practice suit was letting me drive off. Oops, these went 6 and 1. Oh, my radio's not set up. Looks like we're the 10 car. Where is it? I thought it was under sound. Oh, voice chat. There we go. Push to talk. Yeah, it was on. I just didn't have that box checked.
The leader has just done a 41.59.
Cool. Pits still let me speed in the pits. All right. We'll go qualify.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 94 Fahrenheit.
Capacity crowd. That's actually where I sat? No. I sat right on the mounds inside turn 4. All right. All right, let's go.
Okay, Ryan, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Some more traditional qualifying, not like the 500 qualifying that we did. Go check out my video if you want to see that whole process. / kind of handy guide.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 107 Fahrenheit.
Oh, man, we were tight there. What was that all about?
The leader's just done a 39.63. race. You've just done a 40.43.
Okay, we didn't want to set the wall there. That's good.
6.2. Okay, Ryan, your water temperature looks quite high.
P7 currently sitting. We got a little pop-up over here. Go away. Currently only using 2.9% of the CPU. I wish I could see my GPU specs, but I don't have that pulled up. I don't think this uses much, though. We're still rocking a 200 frames per second. Barely even a blip. If you've watched any of my past videos, you know, like we'd get down to like 42 sometimes during the race, and it was just constantly struggling. Well, we've dropped to 9th. It's okay, though. This is a learning process. How to drive in traffic. Qualifying's not going to matter for... It's actually a better time than I did my 4-lap average. So 39. I wonder if the setups are slightly different or something. I don't know. I did a 39.86, I think, is my 4-lap average. It's got like, my Alexis went off like something was getting delivered, but I don't think anything's getting coming. Looks like we're going to be starting P10 as the 10 car, so I guess that all worked out.
That's the end of the session. P10.
Maybe we start in map 1 just to...
Fahrenheit. The air temp is 83. Okay, Ryan, our target today is to finish around P10.
Maybe we start in map 1 just to start the race and get moving, and we can crank it up. Let me make sure I know which one. Yeah, that one does it. It's interesting, my field of view has changed. Because the other day when I was turning knobs, you could see the knobs moving. All right, if you're watching, guys, please drop a like and subscribe. Saturday, like I said, Saturday 1 p.m. is going to be our run at the 500. And it looks like I will be doing it live because everything appears to be working pretty well. If not, please let me know so I can try to get it fixed before Saturday.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everybody.
Yep, good luck. If anyone wants to mind sharing, are you guys running map 5 like the whole time?
Nope, map 1 and running 6 front, 3 rear with -3.
I don't know about that.
What'd you say on the weight tracker?
Okay, rolling starts. We need to follow car number 15 in the outside column.
-3.
I don't know about no -3. That's tight.
Y'all use the minus weight jack or y'all go plus?
Race car speed is 60 miles per hour. You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
I'm having a hard time hearing the chat. I'm gonna have to turn that up once we get going.
Yeah, especially with the, yeah, it's definitely always minus.
Minus makes you tighter though, and I feel like we already run tight. So I'm pretty sure.
Caution on that one.
Oh yeah.
As long as I ain't in it. The thing about these cars is when someone lifts, they get on you so quick because you're going so fast. So like, I tried to run some AI races and I just kept slamming into the back of them because now I'm granted, I don't think real people are going to slow down as abruptly as the AI does, but still, if somebody has a huge lift, you get on them fast. And
Okay, Ryan, here we go. Go. The track temperature's rising. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
Got a car on the inside. Still there. You're clear inside. Inside. Clear low. You've got a car low. Clear inside. Car low.
woo,
3 wide, you're in the middle.
Full course.
we got through that one. It literally feels like you're. It feels like you're driving a fighter jet, man. Like it's the closest thing I have to imagine what it is, like flying a fighter jet. If the asphalt was like the sky, the color of the sky, I would think we're flying fighter jets, man. That is nuts.
His car is out. Line up single file behind car 17. We're under caution.
Ah.
It's closed.
The annoying thing is I know that there's like a quick key to like
Catch up to car
turn
number
up the volume on the chat, but I have no idea what it is, and I'm not going to start tinkering around and messing with it. But I do need to raise the volume
88 miles per hour.
of the chat. I forgot that I lowered it, and then I lowered everything, so now the chat is like super low. I didn't raise it. Barry, what's going on, man? Happy to have you back on a live stream. I got the new PC set up, so we should be able to do some more live streaming. We will be live streaming the Indy 500 on Saturday. That's why we're doing some testing. Oh, I got to turn up my to 8. I got to remember to turn my fuel map to 8 during pacing. It's to not burn fuel. Speaking of
We
which,
need to catch car number 17.
28 laps.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
I watched Basic Ollie did this earlier today. Now, granted, he's like a 5K, so it's a much higher like. And there's a lot of guys like trying to feel safe running map 5 to stretch. Now, granted, in these lower lobbies, it's probably just more just go, you know. But 50 laps, if I can already do 28, that really only means you're just going to have to stop one time. Now, granted, if you have to put less fuel in, then your stop will be shorter. So maybe you can gain some spots there. But
Yes, sir.
yep, Indy restart single file. I also don't know what the restart procedure is in these. I know obviously we have the restart zone, Yeah, I'm happy to be streaming again. It's very nice. And we're kicking ass on it too. 2.6% CPU on OBS right now. And we're doing 165 frames in race. With crowd on, with like everything going. We got a monster of a PC, friends. I got the flags blowing in the wind. I got like everything on just to see if it would work. Crowds. Look at the massive crowd. I haven't raced with a crowd in I don't know how long. It's so buttery. Some of you may have seen videos where I've had like a lot of stuttering issues on my other PC where we'd get like full second and a half where everything would just freeze, which if you're racing feels like an eternity. Like imagine just closing your eyes at 200 miles an hour for a second and a half. All right, when we get on the backstretch, we'll fix our map. I just know I'm going to forget it on Saturday. One time I'm going to totally forget and restart in 8. It sounds like we got a lot of new people in this that are new to running these. So like I can bet you like there's probably people in here that aren't going to know. And it saves a decent amount, I will say. I should be like in higher gear too. All right, we'll go back down. There we go. In case you're wondering, that fuel remaining that says 17 is actually like the gallons. It's significantly more than that. That's not like laps.
Okay, Ryan. The pace car has just left. Green flag.
Clear all round. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
P7. Car in front is blue. Car number.
Clear high. There's a car on your inside. Hold your line. Clear all round.
Friedrich. Car number 12 is now leading.
You definitely, in the turns, you want to try to fight in clean air. And then tuck in behind on the straights. That was pretty good.
That's a new fastest lap for Herring, 43.83. The leader has just done a 43.86. P8, you've just done a 44.50. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Full course caution. Watch out.
Usually I would complain about cautions, but in this race I honestly don't mind because we're just trying to
18.
practice.
33.
Let's crank it back up to 8 again. Actually, we're going to stay in a high gear. Burn less fuel.
Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 9.
I got really nervous on some 3 wide, that 3 wide restart there, but the guy on the top kind of backed out, which helped.
Pace car in 2.
The pace car speed is 89 miles per hour. The pace car is in turn 2.
We're not in our fuel window till 28, he said, so. And there is no green-white checkers to have to consider, so we can put in just enough fuel. And if we get some cautions, so be it. Whew.
Pits are open. We need to catch up to car number 19.
I do feel like I would love to know the math. Like, if you did a full run on map 5, how many laps can you go? Just to work the math, how much of a difference it
Close
makes.
the gap to the guy ahead.
Now, we probably are going to lose some frames per second when I makes the next big adjustment. All I'm going to say is to the left of me are 2 boxes that are about the same size as this monitor. So that's the hint I'm going to drop about what I'm doing next. Which doesn't really mean much for you guys, but it definitely does for me. I have a full video coming out about all my upgrades and everything. I just haven't. Obviously, I'm going to wait till I do the next phase and get it all edited together and everything, and then I'll put that out. But I go into a full detail about what's all in my new PC, all that kind of stuff. I just can't believe how buttery smooth this is. Like, it's so smooth.
We're going green next time by.
And I don't even really have to compromise all the graphics to, because I really like graphics too. I know some people that are like super competitive are strip down everything. They don't even want the grandstands there. They don't even care. I'm like, I like all that. That's part of it for me. That's what makes sim racing fun, is like the ambience, the pageantry, all that stuff. I want it. I want all of it.
The pace car has
Look
just
how
left.
good those trees look. Oh, shoot. What was that? Uh-oh. Just had some packet loss there. That's not good. Everybody still with me?
Catch up to car number 19.
I was just bragging about how everything's working really good.
85 miles per hour. We need to catch car number 19.
We did drop some frames there. Something happened. I don't know if it was my internet or what.
Sweet, I see you there, man.
All right, let's dial her down.
I don't know what you're talking about. Max is happening.
Okay, Ryan, the pace car has just left. Green, 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 let's go.
Somebody up there tried to brake check the field, it looks like.
The car ahead is Antonio, car number 19. B license.
Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. 3 wide, you're up high. Clear inside. Outside, we're 3 wide. You're clear inside.
Yeah, just chuck it in there 3 wide. I think we're all right.
New fastest lap for Herring, 43.00. The leader has just done a 43.25. You've just done a 45.56.
We're good. We're good. Settle in.
The car ahead is Mitchell, car number 4. Here, car number 8 is now in the lead. Fastest lap for here, 41.44.
Got tight there. I'm kind of surprised we saved that. I thought it was going in the wall.
P12 is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.48.
If you had told me I got pushed out 3 wide on the outside, I would have told you we got dumped into the wall. So I don't even think we got a X on that. I think we kept it at 0X. I can't quite suck up to this guy in front, though. I'm wondering if I need to be in 5th. Get some more revs.
Lap time is 41.80. Herring, car number 11, is leading the race.
I think I'm just lifting and I don't need to because I'm far enough back.
Fastest lap for Jack, 41.39. That lap time was 41.86. The car in front's lap time is 41.54. Here, car number 8 is leading the race.
Yeah, Barry, I plan on doing that. Once I put the video out of what my stuff is, I'm going to add it to my descriptions.
The gap to Mitchell ahead is now 1.46.
I don't want to spoil it, though, before I put the video out. So, but yeah, I just have like a Word doc of like my YouTube details, and I just paste them in there of all that kind of stuff. I'm going to add it to... Why are we dropping back so much?
Car low.
Maybe I got some damage and I just don't
Hold your line.
feel it, but it's making me slower.
Clear low.
P12.
If I mean, it don't take much. If I even have like a front wing misaligned, it could slow me down.
Herring, car number 11, is now in the lead. Okay, Ryan, the next car is Morales, car number 18. Your lap time was 42.33.
I probably have like some front wing damage or something. It's just affecting like my downforce. The car behind me is catching me now too.
Got a full course caution.
Oh.
Watch out. Here, car number 8 is now leading. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 18. Pace car is out. Pits are closed. Pace car speed is 129 miles per hour.
We still got 20 laps on these tank. I don't think we can.
On that block on that last one, but that was just fun. If we keep doing that leapfrogging, I think we can pull away from them and stay green. Man, I was trying my hardest to catch up to y'all once you passed me. Tires took. Yeah, if you get that leapfrog going right up front, it's hard to keep up.
What he's talking about is pretty much on the straights. The top two cars will keep passing each other and just pulling away.
Catch up to car number.
Yeah, we should only be one stop. Are guys pitting now? Some people are pitting now. I guess we'll just pit with everybody else.
The leader, Herring, is pitting. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 60 miles per hour.
I don't remember how many. I guess maybe, yeah, we can make it. I thought he said my window opened on 28.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Oh, she's not used to. I'm used to a NASCAR where you have to like brake way far back.
4%. Front left, 99%. The track temperature's rising. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
Pace car on the backstretch.
So 30 laps. 31. Yeah, that gets us there. I guess we can make it. Keep an eye on it. Probably not. This probably isn't gonna be the last caution either. So running around in map 8. That's close though. I guess everybody else is gonna make it too.
The pace car's in. Turn
We
3.
got 31 laps to go, and it says I got 31 laps. Although I'm probably gonna save some here driving around on map 8.
The pace car's in. Turn 4. Full course yellow. Pits are open.
I think this guy in front of me jumped me in the pits. I was a little slow getting in. That was the first time I've done a pit stop, and he must have damage or something. He's going in there to get fixed. It's the first time I've ever pitted in these. You can slow down so quickly, if that makes sense.
Get ready. Race will resume.
And the NASCAR, you have to like,
Car number 1 to pass. We need to catch up to car number 13.
you have to start throttling down so early because those things don't like to stop. These things will stop on a dime, so you can like hit that pit limit right at the very end. There's not a ton of cars left. I think people are crashing out. Maybe, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I
Catch up to
don't.
Car number 13.
Might have been too. I was still kind of lifting, expecting arrow push, but I was far enough back where I wasn't getting it. I don't know. We'll see. Right. Yeah, I didn't ask about optional damage or anything. Unless, I don't know if this race had an auto repair, which if it did, it would just clear it right away.
118.
I don't think they give you an auto repair on this though. But if they did, you wouldn't know. Like it would just check it off. Oh shoot. Almost forgot one, but we're good. We're good. We good.
Green flag.
Inside. Clear low.
The guy in front is Jack, car number 13, 10th position.
I'm not sure what that guy's doing. Unless he's on trying to fuel save or something. That guy's all up in the wall. Yep. I don't know. He entered that turn so deep or so shallow that he just washed right out. I don't know what he was doing there. And then he refused to hit the brakes, slow down.
P9. That was a 43.78.
I think I need to be in 5th when I'm not like right in the draft. I think my revs are dipping too much. If I'm not like in the draft, then I probably need to be in 5th.
The pit window is open. Should be coming out into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 20. A few seconds behind Ron Calves.
20.
That lap time was 42.08.
Well, he got wide. He didn't quite tag the wall, but that's going to really slow him down. Woo, you feel that arrow, man, when you were right behind somebody. Jeez.
Car high. You're clear outside.
I lifted a little too much. I
The track
didn't want
temperature's
to.
decreasing. It's now 114.
I try again. It's recalibrating your brain on a NASCAR slide job. You always end up drifting up. So I like really lifted, thinking I didn't want to run up into him, but I didn't at all, really. See if he hits the wall again somewhere. So yeah, unless you're like really right behind somebody, be in 5th. Can I get this stick this time?
Okay, Ryan, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. That lap was
Clear high.
Man, can't get him cleared.
Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear outside.
Just keep doing the same dance. I'm a little closer this time.
this lap for Mitchell, 41.13.
Car high. Hold your line. Clear high.
P8.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
The car in front of us is now Mitchell, car number 4.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Doing some wheel-to-wheel racing, baby.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Slight bump, but we're all right.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
That was 42.67.
Hold your line.
I cannot put this guy away. Why can't I pass this guy, man?
You've got a car on the outside. Hold your line. You're clear high. On the outside. Hold your that side.
Oh, I think he got up in the wall that time. We got it for now. Hopefully all those guys back there can battle now. Battle with those guys. We can drive away. All right, how did we? 23. We're good. Still good on fuel. Well, we can go full bore right now. We don't need to lift.
Your lap time was at 41.77.
You have to lift. When you're in the air, you have to. Only the slipstream is like 1.8, I think, in this car or something. You're getting aero wash. I probably was doing more than I needed to, though.
P8, good lap. That's your best in the session.
Literally the first time I've had to race wheel to wheel with someone in these cars, so give me a little bit of grace.
The gap to E9 behind is now 1.16.
Hopefully I'm not burning up fuel, though, out here running with no draft. I had a little bit to spare.
That lap was at 41.58.
I think we're catching this guy. It's going to take a bit. 3.9.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 118 Fahrenheit.
The problem is that guy in front of me also doesn't really have anybody in front of him, so he's probably going full bore. He's not getting any aero wash or anything either. So I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him or not. 3.6. We cleared off about 3/10 though that lap.
The gap to E9 behind is increasing. It's now 2.5.
$16 laps. Still sitting good. We are losing a little bit though. We were like a full lap ahead. Now we're like 0.8 of a lap or something ahead. I think it's because we're out here running
The gap to
wide
Bishop in
open.
front is now 3.6. That last lap was at 41.62.
But we're still in a good spot. If we have to map it for the last like lap or so, I think, oh, what's that? Somebody come back out, I guess.
All right,
Yeah.
Ryan, you've used half your fuel.
I can't hear what anybody's saying.
Last lap time was at 41.64.
We finally passed that guy behind us, and we ran away from them. We're 5 seconds clear.
The gap to Mitchell ahead is now 3.2.
I think the difference was running in 5th gear. Gave us those extra RPMs. That's probably why we were getting dropped in that first run when I thought maybe we had damage. I think it's just I wasn't in the slipstream and I was running in 6th gear, which I think was just slowing me down. But that's why we're doing this race, so we can learn. Once you get over about 1.3 or so back, ooh, got a little loose there. Running 5th. 2.8, I mean, we are definitely catching them. Is there enough time, though?
Blue, car number 17, is now leading.
We got a race up there for the leaders.
Mitchell in. The gap's now 2.7 seconds. P6. That lap was a.
Oh, what happened?
41.67.
P6. Somebody must have got taken out up there or something. Oh, wait, no. Mine, this still says I'm 7th. Oh, it should update. It'll update. Let me come around here. Dang, that's a top 5 up there that we're chasing down in our debut Indy race.
P5. That lap was a.
Oh, never mind.
59. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
What happened to those guys? That, or I wonder if people didn't. That's probably what happened. Some guys didn't pit when we all pitted and stayed out, and now they're having to pit under green. That might be what it was. Now that I think about it, I feel like there were a few guys that didn't peel off into the pits.
You're reeling Mitchell in. The gap is now 1.66.
They probably just assumed we would get another caution at some point. So they had to pit under green.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 114 Fahrenheit. Your lap time was 41.35.
Car high. You're clear high.
I wonder if he's fuel saving. That was way too easy.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is EM, car number 8, B license.
Let me just check this. 9 laps. Ooh, we're under actually.
P4.
Let's go to 3. See if that gets us the extra lap we need. Oh, geez. Almost hit the wall.
The guy ahead is Antonio, car number 19, B license.
.4. We're good right now. I don't even know why I have the relative up. Let's just keep it on fuel. Oh, I know why, because that's what tells me what laps are going. I gotta make sure I'm focused on the actual driving, not just think about fuel, because I could easily have a wall jump out and bite me. 7.5. 7 laps to go. I think we're okay.
Now 1.07.
We're coming to 6 to go. Yeah, we're good. Let's just run around in 3.
P4.
Maybe we'll get lucky though. One of those guys up there will have to really go to like map 8 to finish the race. We'll get a podium. I could probably save a little bit too if I started running in 6th gear, because the revs would drop a little bit.
The gap to Mitchell.
You're right, I do have a lap count on the wheel. Good point.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
See, that's why I have you guys around. Does that mean I'm short? Let's run around in 5, I guess. That should save us. We just...
Okay, Ryan, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. The track temp's increasing. It's now 118 Fahrenheit. The gap to Mitchell behind is now 3.5.
I think we're going to be all right. Just put it in map 5. And now we're in 6th gear, so that will burn off a little less. Got nobody behind us. Let's just bring her home. .1.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Coming to 2 to go. We're at 3.2.
That was a 42.38.
Oh, it's still 3.
The gap behind is now 3.5.
It just needs to be higher than 2.0 when we come around to lap 2. And we're good. Which I think will be all right. We're going to time it like just perfect. My speed is like down at the bottom. Maybe it's just cut. It's like really lower left corner. Maybe it's just getting trimmed by your phone.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is 9 laps behind. 1 gallon remaining.
Should be white flag, right? Yep. We're good. We timed it perfectly.
White flag, last lap.
Once we got out in the open air, that's when we started burning up fuel. Somebody run out up front. Get a podium.
You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high.
Look at that. Timed it perfectly. We crossed with 0.2 to spare.
P4. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Heck yeah. Man. P4 on the inaugural drive. And timed our fuel out almost to the exact gallon. That caution fell like it right at the right time. Oh, it's sputtering. Hear it sputtering? Yeah, if you see my inputs, like my throttle and my steering, that's in the lower left-hand corner, the miles per hour is right under there, but it's on the very bottom. So if your phone like is curved and it just trims a little bit of it, it might
Hit speed limit.
cut it. We even made it back to pit road. How about that?
Front right, 85%.
Heck
Rear left,
yeah!
85%. Right rear, 81%.
Fourth place as the 10 car. Gotta love it. Let's look at some. I don't think there wasn't really a ton of incidents, but we can go through them. Somebody starting from the pits. Try to avoid trouble. This is an initial one. Oh, yep. That's what I was talking about where... Oh, oh my gosh. That's what I was talking about where you'd get on people so fast. Like that guy was probably not thinking, look how quickly you know. You can't like lift and then slow down enough in this car to like gauge the situation. You pretty much just instantly slam on them brakes because you will jump on that person's rear tire so fast. Ain't that the same guy who started in the pits? I don't know why it's not showing me. Here we go. Oh, just kind of hip checked him. Hip checking in any car. It's a bold strategy. Same two guys. Puts him in the wall that time. Whoa! IndyCar racing is awesome. Did you see that? Watch the dude in the Kyle Larson livery go complete corkscrew. Wow! That's crazy. Does like a... Yeah, look at that. I told you, it's like we're driving fighter jets. Oh, you're right. I'm going to get a penalty. I think there was still a little bit in there. It was still sputtering as we came to pit road. I don't know why it gives me these shots of everybody in pit road in between the incidents. Yep, ran too wide. It's not too bad though. Oh, this guy was around third place. Whoa! Oh, man, that's a big hit. That's the one that we avoided. There we are. Oof. Oh, I keep showing that. Oh, that's coming out of the pits. I thought I was going to hit the wall there. That's that guy just ran wide. He went in high. Like, if you miss the bottom white line by that much going into the turn, you've got to just lift because there's no way that you're going to make it without running wide into the wall. Ooh, tag that little extra outcropping there. Looks like he's all right. These are just wall tags. Just running wide. Boom. That's exactly what I did. If you watched me on my qualifying guide video, that's pretty much what I did. I was talking and just, it's like, I got it. I don't wall. Like, it happened so fast. No ghosting in this one. You will, well, I would say the only ghosting is in the pit boxes. You won't hit somebody, but only in the pit boxes. Once you pull out of your box onto the main road, you can hit and run into people. The only really ghosting in this game is when you're like in the pit road boxes. So some people, if they're feeling sketchy, will just pull directly into the boxes and just run straight through that line all the way to your. A lot of the leagues don't like it. It's like a rule, you can't do that. But in public lobbies, people will do that. This is that guy we passed, isn't it? Why do you go to the access road? Oh, this is the end. Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. I would say a successful test. A little bit of hiccups we had to work through at the beginning, but I kind of knew it was going to be the case. That's why I wanted to do it now and not on Saturday. So everything pretty much worked. There was one weird blip that happened where we dropped frames. 0.2% of the frames dropped in that one little moment where we got like the packet loss. So, I mean, it could have been just a blip in the internet or something or any number of things. But other than that, everything worked out perfectly fine. Stream's still going solid. Game was more than solid. The only thing I want to figure out is my overlays. And I think that might just be because I switched it to windowed mode. And then didn't fully load an actual session. So I think when it comes back in the next time, it should be fine. I'll probably try like a test session or something later and just see if it works. But that's about the only thing I need to iron out. Other than that, we are fully ready for Saturday. Oh, let's go look at where we're qualifying. I think the qualifying's all over now. That's the other thing. I can show you guys this now. Dang! 69 jump. That might have been a bad thing. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because the qualifying. But our safety rating right now is up to a 3.55, which is the highest it's been in a while. 1768 is getting dangerously close to our highest we've had iRating. I think our highest, we were in the 1800s at one point before like a series of bad races. So yeah, 1768. It's probably what we will carry into Saturday's race. And let's go look at our qualifying position for the 500. So 39.864 is a little round. Is where we're at. We are currently number 1,361 of 2,189. So we were hovering right around that 50% level for like the last 2 days. We've been like smack in the middle of the run. We were like 300 and something of 600 and something. So we are a little bit below that now. We're a little bit below the 50th percentile. For real, it's completely different. Learning to avoid chaos in that Indy car is completely different than the NASCAR. NASCAR, you just like, if you see a wreck happening, you can kind of just lift and then just kind of ride it coasting to kind of judge, where it's happening, maybe give it a little bit of break. That Indy car, you have to react like instantly because you get on the scene of the crime so insanely fast. So I have no idea where that puts us split wise for Saturday. It all depends on how many people join the sessions. I mentioned this in the video. The split for the Indianapolis 500 is not decided by your iRating. It's decided by your qualifying position. So they will literally take, if all 2,189 people were to join the session on Saturday, and they'll sort the lobbies by your qualifying time. So theoretically, you could be in a race with like 6K iRating people or like 700. It all depends on that qualifying time. It's not broken up by your iRating like every other race is. So, depends on how many people join the session, where we'll end up, what split we'll be in. But theoretically, you're going to be in a split with all people that qualify right near you. Because if you look at the results, it's pretty crazy how close everybody is. I mean, Akabuizi came back and reclaimed his time. We are 0.3 separate the first position, and 1,361. 0.3 of a second. That's like a blip. Like if you sneeze, you lose 0.3. Separates the highest person from 1,361. So, the lobbies you're probably going to end up in a lobby with everybody within like 100th of you time wise. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. Hopefully you'll all be there to join me. If nothing else, I will obviously stream it and then put the recording up afterwards. For whatever reason, YouTube doesn't really like recommending archived live streams. Like after I end this live stream, it'll probably just like rot in YouTube, and they don't really push videos. So what I'll do is we'll live stream it, and then I'll do a secondary upload of the archived version of just the race, because that's just how you have to do it on YouTube right now. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Barry, thanks for being a solid, hopping in there. Hopefully you, if you can be there Saturday, 1 o'clock Eastern, we'll be there. If not, you can check it out afterwards. But yeah, good time. I'm happy. I'm loving my new PC. We're going to take it going on Saturday, and I will catch you guys then. Signing off. First stream in a while. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll catch you next time.